Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Ezleen binti Zulkefli and today I will briefly explain about the friction. So firstly, what is friction? Friction is the force generated by two surfaces that contact and slide with each other. Friction force will resist motion when the surface of one object comes in contact with the surface of another. So let's see the example in the diagram below. When there is two surfaces that are in contact, the friction force will exist. The formula of friction force is F equal to mu n, where mu is the coefficient of friction and n is the normal reaction force. There are two elements of friction force. The first one is the static friction force. The value of friction force when there is no motion or motion impending on the object, and we can calculate it by Fm equal to mu s times with normal force. The second one is kinetic friction force. Value of friction force when there is a motion on the object. The value is smaller than static friction force because mu k is less than mu s, and generally mu k is 0.75 from mu s. And we also can calculate kinetic friction force by formula Fk equal to mu k times with normal force. So, let's see some examples that related to the friction force. As you can see from the previous video, why an object is moving when the surface is tilted. The downward force from the object, which is W sin theta, increase when the angle of inclination surface, which is theta, is increased. Therefore, the object will slide down and kinetic friction force exists opposing the direction of motion. You can see from the free body diagram below. Let's move on to the example of friction force on different surfaces. Okay, now I have two different surfaces, which is the first one is hardcover wooden book and the second one is metal tray. So, can you guys see the angle of the tiltation of the surfaces is vary from the two different surfaces. For the first one, the hardcover wooden book need greater angle of inclination than the metal tray. Why this is happening? This is because smoother surface will have less static friction force than rougher surface. The angle of tiltation on a rougher surface is higher than smoother surface to make the object moving. In summary, the static friction force at a rougher surface is higher than the smoother surface, so the rougher surface needed more angle of tiltation to overcome the greater static friction force. That's all from me. I hope you guys understand my explanation on friction. Thank you for watching. Bye!